Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a video with you guys tonight on some adjustable wrenches. I had a comment that was dropped below and someone saying thank you very much for actually doing the review on this guy right here. This is actually a 9031T, which is an 8-inch Bahco wrench, but you can see it has the thin jaws. That is what the T is for and the part number. As you can see, this guy opens all the way up to 37, 38 millimeters there. So this is a wide mouth wrench. It's got a composite handle here, kind of rubbery feeling. Very nice wrench. These wrenches are same wrenches you would receive from Snap-on. I think Snap-on goes the extra mile and actually smooths them out quite a bit because of the sharp edges that are on these right here. So I think Snap-on actually puts them in a tumbler or something like that and then actually has them chromed. These particular ones, I haven't seen them in chrome, but you can purchase them on Amazon. And this is a Bahco wrench. These are probably roughly about half, maybe a third the cost of a Snap-on one. But we're going to go through and I'll show you what other ones that I bought as well. This is going to be the same exact part number, 9031, but this one is just going to be a regular wide mouth wrench. It'll open up just as far as the other one, to 38 millimeters, but it does not have the thin jaws. Again, this is the same thing you would receive from Snap-on. If you bought a Snap-on one, the only difference is it's going to be chrome, and you're going to have a better warranty, because I don't know who actually does the Bahco warranty here in the United States. My reasoning for buying these wrenches was these 4 wrenches right here probably cost me in the area $150, where this one wrench from Snap-on and a 12-inch was $150. So that was my reasoning behind it, and I wanted some wide mouth wrenches for some of the hydraulic stuff that I do. These were very thin as well. One thing I want to point out is when I did the video, I mentioned that I believe that this works backwards, and you see that it does. This one closes when you push up. This one opens when you push up. So I don't know if that was a manufacturing defect or what it was, or if it's manufactured that way or not. Maybe is what I'll attempt to do is actually remove the set screw down in here and flip this wheel around backwards and see if I can actually get it to go the correct way. It may be manufactured this way, I don't know. But when I did the first video, I had mentioned that I believed that it was backwards, and it is. Just so you know, or if you purchase one and you wonder if it's backwards, it is. This one is a 10-inch, and this one functions normal direction that you would find with any adjustable wrench. Push up and it closes, pull down and it opens. And this one right here has a standard on one side and metric on the other. You see it opens up to 46 millimeters. It's like an inch and so 1 inch and 5/8, something like that, close to 1 inch and 5/8 there, but dazed out there for a minute. But yeah, it's very wide opening on these. And that was my reasoning behind buying them, because every time I go grab a regular adjustable wrench, this is a 12-inch, this is a 10-inch. I go open this guy, go put it on the fastener, hydraulic line, pipe fitting, whatever, and it's never big enough. So that was the reason behind buying these. I wanted to try them, but I just didn't want to spend the money on something that I'm not going to use a whole lot, especially, for hydraulic lines or something like that. And so far, I've been very happy with them. I know Torque Test channel did a review on some adjustable wrenches. These really weren't on the top of the list, but they do not have a real wide jaw on them. They're real slimline. That's part of the reason why I bought them. With hydraulic lines, you have to double wrench them sometimes, and it's hard to get 2 wrenches in there, so the thin jaws definitely help. This particular one is a 9033R. Like I said, this one right here is a 10-inch. Then we'll move on up to the 12 here. This was the very first one that I bought. I was very happy with it, so as you can see, I have bought the rest of them. And I've watched for sales on Amazon and so forth like that. Some of these wrenches are probably $50, $60, $70, depending on where you buy them from, or the purchaser or vendor that you're purchasing them from. The price could vary, but on Amazon, if you actually see a prime deal or something like that, you can buy this one for about $50. This one is a 9035R. This one opens up to, looks like almost 2 1/4, maybe a little less. This side we got 55 millimeters. And as you can see, this opens extremely wide. Very impressive how wide that this opens up. This is your standard 12-inch wrench. I can't even read those on there anymore. They're so worn out from being used, but you can obviously see that probably doesn't open up no more than 1 1/4 inches, maybe 1 inch. That is a drastic difference. So very portable, fit in a bag. For most adjustable wrenches to open this far, you got to have a 15-20 inch long adjustable wrench. So these wide mouth wrenches are really nice, fairly lightweight. Like I said, you can carry them in a kit bag. They're very portable, especially if you do hydraulic lines or work on forklifts, skid steers, backhoes, whatever it may be. This is something that practically everybody should have in their kit bag. And this right here is one of my 12-inch snap-on ones. I do have a set of these as well. I'm not going to compare those to these. The main thing was to show you how wide that they open. And these aren't the greatest thing in the world either. These are actually a snap-on set. They're made here in the USA. And you see, everybody talks about how great the snap-on metal is. Well, don't look so great to me. But this has served me well. This has a lifetime warranty, so if I really wanted them to warranty this, they would do it. Do I think this thing's worth $100, $150 or more, or however much they want for it? Oh no, absolutely not. But I bought this back in the day, a long time ago, and it didn't cost me nowhere near the cost it does today. And I actually bought these in like a promo set. I believe I got 3 of these all together. But like I said, Snap-on seems to go the extra mile. These edges are not sharp right here. They're not sharp on the edge here. Right here in the front, they're not sharp. They're actually rounded on the edges right here. This is one of their flank drive adjustable wrenches, which I don't think works all that great myself personally, but maybe other people have had better experiences than me. My biggest thing that I use these for is air conditioning. So when I'm in the garage or anything else, removing a dryer accumulator or anything along that lines, usually I'm reaching for these guys right here. Like I said, my biggest thing for this purchase, or biggest reason for this purchase, is how wide they open. Like I said, you can look right here and see how wide these guys open. And we're almost 2¼ inches on a 12-inch. We got almost an inch and 5/8 right here, or inch and 9/16 or something like that. And that's crazy. And even on the 8-inch right here, just trying to see this through the glare here. We got well over an inch right there, inch and 1/4 or more. And we got 38 millimeters on this side. And the same with this one right here. You're going to have 38 millimeters. And this one is not going to have the fractions on the other side. So that's a little different on this one. But like I said, it works the opposite too. So I'm pushing up to open it. I'm pulling down to open this one, which is not a big deal. Just something that you have to adapt to. But all in all, I'm very happy with this set, and this was a really decent purchase for the price. Like I said, roughly this one was $50. I want to say I paid about $38 for this one, and I probably paid in the area about the same for these. Most of these I bought on an Amazon Prime or an Amazon sale, so these were very reasonable compared to a Snap-on adjustable wrench. So anybody looking or has any questions about them, just go ahead and drop a question below. Give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I'll try to do the best I can to provide you with any information that I can. Y'all have a good night, and I appreciate the comment on the video. I hope this helps. Have a good night.